Alright, this is a face swap here. So this is for the first lesson. So in this image, what I'm going to do, and this is a pretty bad image, I should probably have selected a better image because Santa is very blurry here. So what I'm going to do is go back and try to find a better picture. Let's see, doobie doobie doo, da da da, doobie doobie doo, doobie 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 doo. Is this one any better? Nah. Yeah, I'll use this one. Copy image. Here we go. Alright. Alright, still not the best picture, but I'm going to use it as a quick example. So what I'm going to do first is decide what head I'm going to put where. So I think that this angle is good enough. So I'm going to put this face here, and I'm going to swap these two faces. So what I'm going to do first is select the kid's face. So I'm going to zoom in the best I can. Again, not the best image to use. It's very blurry, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to do it. So here I go. I'm also going to use some clone stamping at the end, but I'm not going to know what I'm going to need to clone stamp until I get this out of here. So what I'm going to start doing is, after I select it, I'm going to look around the edges. So if I hold the shift key, I can grab the screen and drag it. So with the lasso tool, I'm going to hold shift because I missed a part of his chin here. So I'm going to go in and select that a little bit better. And now I'm going to do the select and mask and clean up the edges. And it looks like maybe I'll get rid of... Alright, let's smooth that out a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, after I have this selected, I'm going to press Control J to pop it on its own layer. And looks like I got some of the red on his face, so I'm just going to go in and select that a little bit better and delete that. So that might actually just be part of his cheek, it looks like. Yeah, that is. Alright, so Control D. I'm just going to save that. Alright, I'm going to name this boy face. Now I'm going to go back to Santa and select Santa the best I can. And since his hat's kind of, I don't know where it ends, where it begins, I'm just going to do the best I can and kind of make that up. This will be a good part right up here for me to use the select and mask. Let's see, let's go around here the best I can. And now I'm going to hold shift on the lasso tool and just kind of decide where his hat goes. I don't know. Maybe that's good. That's probably going to look weird, but for the sake of this example, I'm just going to keep rolling on. So I'm going to press select and mask. I'm going to do my best up here with the hat. Around the edges and around the beard. And that should do it. So I'm going to click OK there. And I'm going to press Control J and name that Santa's face. Alright, now I'm just going to do my best and swap them. Scale them up first. I want to line the eyes up. So if I turn the opacity down, I want to try to line the face and the eyes up the best I can. So his mouth is right here, his eyes are here. Looks like I just need to make it a little bit bigger. That looks pretty good, so turn on the opacity and see what that looks like. Alright, so I need his hand to show through here. So what I would do is turn the opacity down. Actually, I might just turn this layer off, so I need his hand and his arm to pop through. So what I'm going to do then is select this little boy's hand and his arm, and I'm going to pop them on their own layer. So I'll press Control J, name this boy arm. drag it above Santa's face, turn that on. Maybe I didn't get it all very well. Yeah, I guess I did. Alright, so also I need to go with the contours of this face better. I'm going to make sure that his beard doesn't exist on his arm at all. So I'm going to turn this back on, just make some changes to Santa. I guess one of the things that's throwing this off is his beard. So I'm going to go around with the eraser tool. I'm going to turn the opacity down a little bit, and I'm just going to sort of blur out. I'm going to blur out the edges. Alright, so this boy's head is now in the way back here. Maybe if I take Santa's face, I increase it a little bit. Now I'm going to take the boy's face and put it where Santa is. And this is probably where I'm going to need to do some clone stamping. I'm going to keep Santa's hat. I'm going to put his head underneath. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get rid of Santa's completely after I line up the boy here. So I'm going to turn the opacity down on the boy. Try to line up the eyes and the mouth. Now I'm just going to make the head as big as I think it needs to be. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to clone stamp out Santa here. That looks like a good size. Bam! Now I'm going to turn off this and clone stamp out Santa. So I'll set the target area right over here. Well, for the sake of the video, I would clone stamp this out. I would get rid of Santa's head completely back here. And I would clean up the edges around here. And if that doesn't look good, let's see, I can put the boy's arm over here. Santa's face needs to... Alright, so that's probably one. Alright, so that's the end of that.